Today's video is all about 1/35th scale models of World War II multiple rocket launch systems. Instead of a long introduction, let me address something right away. You won't see the classic BM-13 Katyusha on a ZIS-6 chassis in this list. Why? Because aside from the lesser-known ARK brand, no one produces it, which I personally find a strange oversight from model manufacturers. By the way, I have a video on my channel about models that are missing in 1/35th scale, and the ZIS-6-based BM-13 definitely belongs on that list. Now, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and let's get started. Kicking off our list is the German 150mm Nebelwerfer 41 from Great Wall Hobby. This was one of the most iconic World War II rocket artillery systems, used since 1941 and infamous for its terrifying howling sound when firing. As for the kit, Great Wall Hobby has done a great job. The molding is clean with no flash, the surface details are well defined, and the parts fit together nicely. The kit includes separate rockets, allowing you to place them around the launcher or create a reload scene. You can also choose to build the Nebelwerfer in transport or firing position. The biggest advantage is its great level of detail and straightforward assembly, while the main downside is the lack of crew figures in the box. A solid choice for anyone looking to add German rocket artillery to their collection. In ninth place is the Soviet LA-P-7 rocket launcher from Miniart. This is not the most well-known World War II multiple rocket launcher, but that makes it even more interesting. The LA-P-7 was developed as an alternative rocket artillery system, but never saw large-scale production. However, it was used toward the end of the war, making it a rare but historically significant Soviet artillery piece. As always, Miniart has delivered a highly detailed kit. Clear parts, high-quality plastic, and excellent part fit make this a solid model. The launcher can be built in either transport or firing mode, allowing for flexibility in dioramas. The main downside is the complexity of assembly. Miniart kits often have many small parts, requiring patience, and the truck chassis is fully detailed, which increases build time. A great option for those looking to build a rare Soviet rocket system and add something unique to their collection. In eighth place is the Panzerwerfer 42 of Maltier from Italy, a German self-propelled rocket launcher on a half-track chassis, combining mobility and firepower. This hybrid of the Opel Maltier truck and the 150mm Nebelwerfer 42 system allowed for devastating rocket barrages while quickly repositioning, making it far more survivable than towed Nebelwerfer units. The Italy kit is not the newest, but still a solid choice. The assembly is straightforward, the plastic quality is good, and the detailing on both the hull and launcher is well done. The kit includes separate rocket shells, allowing for extra display options. The downside is the simplified rubber band tracks, which lack realism. For a better look, aftermarket replacements are recommended. A great addition for anyone interested in German self-propelled rocket artillery. In seventh place, we have the BM-824 from Miniart, another Soviet multiple rocket launcher mounted on a truck chassis. Unlike the more powerful BM-13 Katyusha, this version used 24 launch rails for 82mm rockets, making it more mobile and precise. As always, Miniart delivers exceptional detail, and this kit is no exception. Thin rocket rails, a well-detailed cab and chassis, and numerous small parts add realism, making the model look fantastic. However, as with most Miniart kits, assembly requires patience and precision, as many tiny parts and delicate elements demand careful handling. This is not a quick build and paint kit, but a real challenge for experienced modelers. That said, the final result is stunning. An exposed truck frame, finely crafted rocket launchers, and authentic detailing make this an excellent choice for those wanting something unique. Rare, challenging, but an absolutely impressive Soviet rocket artillery model. In sixth place, we have the German 28cm sWurfGerat from Bronco Models, one of the simplest yet most fascinating World War II rocket artillery systems. This system consisted of wooden or metal frames holding 280 millimeters or 320 millimeters rockets, which could be mounted on the ground, on vehicles, such as the wurfrahmen 40, or even inside trenches. Bronco Models has created a highly detailed kit, including separate rockets and launch crates, allowing for multiple display options. The delicate parts require careful handling, but overall, assembly is straightforward. This set is perfect for dioramas, as sWurfGerat launchers were widely used in urban warfare, particularly during the sieges of Brest and Sevastopol, a unique German rocket system that fits perfectly into both Eastern and Western Front scenarios. In fifth place, we have the German rocket launcher with 28-centimeter WK Spear and 32-centimeter WK Flam from Miniart. This system fired two types of rockets: 28-centimeter Wurfkörper Spreng, high explosive, for infantry and fortifications. 32-Zentimeter Wurfkörper Flamm, incendiary, für das Zerstören von Gebäuden und Fahrzeugen. As expected from Miniart, the detailing is excellent. Wooden and metal launch frames, boxed rockets, realistic surface textures, everything is well crafted. The launcher can be built in either firing or transport mode, and you can display extra rockets nearby for a reloading scene. The downside is that the thin parts require careful handling, especially the rocket containers. No crew figures are included, but they can be added from Miniart or Dragon sets. A fantastic kit for dioramas, especially in urban combat scenarios. In fourth place, we have the 28-32-centimeter wurfrahmen, 40 from Dragon, one of the most recognizable German mobile rocket artillery systems. This vehicle earned the nickname Screaming Cow due to the distinctive howling sound produced by its 280-millimeter and 320-millimeter rockets when fired. Unlike stationary Nebelwerfer units, this system was mounted on the half-track CDKF's 251, giving it greater mobility. Dragon's kit is highly detailed, as expected from the brand. Well-defined hull panel lines, quality molding, separate rockets and frames, which can be positioned in either transport or firing mode. The downsides are rubber tracks, which are best replaced with aftermarket link tracks. Additionally, like many Dragon kits, the instructions can be unclear, so test fitting parts before assembly is recommended. One of the most visually striking and dynamic German rocket artillery options. In third place, we have the T-60 with the M8 rocket launcher from Miniart. This is one of the most unusual Soviet rocket artillery systems, mounted not on a truck, but on a light tank. This setup provided greater mobility and off-road capability, though it was never widely adopted. The standout feature of this kit is the full interior. Miniart has included a detailed engine compartment, crew space, instrument panels, and even ammunition storage, making it perfect for an open-hatch display. The launcher system is highly detailed, with realistic-looking launch rails, but assembly requires extreme care due to delicate parts. The tracks are individual links, which enhances realism but also increases build difficulty. This kit is a fantastic choice for modelers who want to combine armor modeling with rocket artillery. A rare and impressive tank-based rocket launcher with a full interior, a true standout model. In second place, we have the Sherman Calliope from Academy, one of the most unusual American tanks of World War II. Unlike traditional self-propelled guns or towed rocket systems, Calliope was a fully functional M4 Sherman medium tank, equipped with a 114mm multiple rocket launcher. The main highlight of this kit is the massive launcher mounted on the turret, featuring 60 launch tubes for rockets. Academy has done a great job with the fine detailing of the launcher, as each tube is separately molded, making it look more realistic. The assembly is fairly straightforward, as Academy is known for good part fit. However, One drawback is that the calliope launcher is fixed to the turret, limiting rotation unless modified. The tracks are vinyl band style, making them easier to assemble, though detail-focused modelers may prefer replacing them with individual link tracks, a rare and visually striking Sherman variant that stands out among traditional tanks. At number 1, we have the BM-13 Katyusha on a War Office Truck 8 chassis from ICM. This is one of the most unusual versions of the legendary rocket launcher, as it's mounted not on a typical Soviet truck but on a British chassis. During 1941 to 1942, the UK supplied trucks to the USSR under the Lend-Lease program. Some of them were converted into BM-13 systems. ICM has recreated this rare variant, making it one of the most interesting Katyusha options in 1/35th scale. The model features excellent detailing, well-detailed chassis, engine, and cab, realistic rocket launcher with finely molded rails that require careful assembly, high-quality molding with minimal flash, typical of ICM kits. The only downside is the lack of crew figures, but this can easily be fixed with aftermarket additions. A rare but historically accurate Katyusha, a well-deserved first place. Well, that wraps up our top World War II multiple rocket launcher models. What do you think? Would you add any other kits to this list? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and support the channel. See you in the next video.